All Across Perspectives is using our perspective of concepts, ideas, and latest news events that are reshaping the world that you live in to educate and inform so that the average person can prosper in this ever-changing world.
Breaking news.
Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made fair use for the purpose such as criticism, news reporting, educational, informative, and more. No copyright infringement intended. This video falls under the fair use guidelines. Any attempt to claim falsely the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, better known as DMCA, is illegal and will be countered. Hello. All Across Perspectives Worldly Financial News Report for the week of January 12th, 2025, and I'm your host every day. These are the exciting events that we will cover today. With the fires in LA, is there more behind it all, and is there a push to restructure the city? This question and many more will be answered on this week's edition of All Across Perspectives Worldly Financial News Report. And as always, all right, so the next thing I got here, it says they canceled all fire insurance on homeowners and it shut off the water. Massive cancellations of homeowners' fire coverage policies by insurance companies only weeks before the Palisade fire in Southern California. One major insurance company canceled all the policies in the neighborhood about 4 months ago. That was the actor James Woods said that. Water reservoirs in LA were purposely left empty. People were trapped and stranded to die without any help. And it's just like the same thing that happened in Maui. This is crazy. So let's listen to what she has to say.
They're waving me down. Hi there. That's fine. You decided not to leave.
I know I'm not supposed to be here, but this is my parents' home.
I know the feeling.
And they just they got canceled from their fire insurance. So they're dealing with this. They're 90 years old. And through the state of California, because of this, they're 90 years old. They've lived in this house for 75 years, and they've had the same insurance, and these insurance people decided to cancel their fire. And we're going through this, and it just happened, and they have no fire insurance. So thank you, California insurance companies, supporting residents who pay taxes and love California. And they wonder why people leave California.
First and foremost, you did get your parents out safely.
I live in Sierra Madre. My parents are in Sierra Madre, but...
And now you know that it is under evacuation as well, north of Sierra Madre Boulevard.
Yeah, I snuck here. You know, there's a will, there's a way. Probably shouldn't do it, but you know what? Under the circumstances, send me to jail. That's fine.
It is unbelievable what's happening here to the neighbors. Your parents' house is still standing. You had a hose. You're doing what you can.
I mean, I have a hose. It doesn't compare to these beloved neighbors that I've known.
In 2014, Californians overwhelmingly voted to spend billions on water storage and reservoirs. Governor Gavin Newsom still hasn't built it. So it says now no water is coming out of the fire hydrants. Can't make this stuff up. California voters backed $7.5 billion water bond. This was in 2014. Here we go. This is look at this. This is the Palisades. All right, so I'm going somewhere with all this. I want you guys to see this.
Okay, I guess let's park along this street, yeah? And then, Dave, if you can, just look ahead of us and try to set up a signal.
Right here. This is where it's gotta be. This is, oh my God. What? I've never, look at this. Beyond comprehension. Oh. That's very sad.
Okay, it says, this guy's right. I also wonder if the government didn't do this as an experiment, is what he's saying. Pay attention to this.
People got two cases, okay? That's the line right now for an electric car parking. There's already no water inside of the grocery store, literally none. LA, San Diego, both major port cities. The biggest ports on the West Coast, San Diego, LA, they're both catching on fire. Hollywood Hills now has a massive moving fire. It's all of the firefighters from California, most of them have moved to LA to try and support Los Angeles. And I mean, it sounds like a big chess game here that's gonna get everyone fucked. Now here's the problem. Power grid goes down, it's already gone down in many areas. No electricity, no gas, no food, no water, no sewage. Pentagon predicts that within 30 days of a power outage, 97% of the population is dead. So get the fuck out of LA, send this to your friends. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm just saying things are getting weird. And look, it's evident. I'm literally at the grocery store. It's late as fuck. It's packed. It's always empty. It's fucking packed right now. That's the fucking car line, electric car line. Look, it goes on and on and on and on. And those are all electric car things. It keeps going. Something is fucking weird. It's happening. My reputation's on the line. I am a very, very successful guy. My reputation's on the line. I wouldn't be saying this shit if I wasn't worried about it and if I didn't care about you. But I think that I should use my platform to share my knowledge. If you're in LA, get on a fucking flight, get the fuck out, try and do something, because if shit hits the fan, it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. You gotta act before everyone else acts, not after.
Like I said, we've been talking about this stuff for 5 years, guys. 5 years. Shit's hitting the fan. Excuse my language. Shit's hitting the fan. Gavin Newsom working with developers to change zoning in burn areas to allow mass apartments. Newsom is allegedly working with developers to convert zoning in Pacific Palisades from R1 single family to R3 apartments. Connect the dots. Massive cities are coming, guys. And you think I'm saying? You think I'm crazy? Listen to this.
Seen it and I believe it. So the city of Angels actually did have a plan similar to the island. So what came after the incident on the island was this, okay, people? And they seem to have done a pretty good job. Like I said before, the city of Angels had a plan too for 2028. A whole vision, in fact. A whole new vision. And what comes with that vision is infrastructure. Lots and lots of infrastructure. I mean, there's a timeline, but like I said, remember about the island and now the city of Angels. Let me just tell you, it is hard to build a whole new infrastructure when you have a well-established city of Angels. But when something happens like what happened on the island, these plans can become much more achievable.
All right, so let's jump over here. Let's talk a little bit about, I want you guys to see this. I threw this video in because it still is in line. We're talking about politics a little bit here, just as far as the entities behind it, okay?
So this means for the first time in 55 years, this January 20th, 2023, will mark the first time since 1967 that no member of the Cheney, Clinton, McCain, or Bush family will hold elected or appointed office in the federal government of the United States of America.
That's insane.
55 years, these four families have always had someone in office.
That's insane.
You're fired.
So this means...
Charles, you're fired. It's just these kind of, the world is changing. Embrace the change, guys. I don't know about you, but the last 400 years didn't work well for anybody I know in my family or anything. So we should embrace the change. Embrace the change. Okay? Don't look at it in fear, because what do you have to go back to? All right. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. This is Holocaust Perspectives Worldly Financial News Report for the week of January 12th. My name is Everett Day. I'm your host. Just bringing you the latest information. If you are not currently in the app, I advise you to go and download the app so that you can stay informed. Okay, it is imperative that we gain an understanding. We're building a global community so the average individual can get the same information around the world. With that, strive to be your best each and every day. Live your life on purpose, with purpose. Be you, because that's all you can be, and leave the result as it is, which is the result. Have a beautiful